we'll see what they've held on to and done. Get some stuff out of here so we can start looking. See, some capped brood there, a little bit of uncapped larva. So that tells me they probably have a queen in here. Not that they're doing anything great or fantabulous or wonderful, but see, bunch of capped brood there. I'm not going to look real hard for a queen, but we will do some looking and see what we see.
Progress?
It's definitely progress. Actually, I didn't look real hard. I guess I'll look back through and see if I see a queen on one of those frames I've already looked at.
Hard to tell.
That's just a cup. Where? That right there? That's a drum. Talk about this one right here? That's a drum.
Okay. That's a drone too.
Yeah. The thing that really makes queen sound out is her butt's a lot bigger and longer. But just like that right there, that's a drone. It's a bigger bee, but it's not a queen. Let's keep looking. I'll look this one more frame over, and then we'll just call it done. I don't see anything.
It's gotta be in there somewhere, right?
Huh?
It's gotta be in there somewhere.
You would think so. But at any rate, it's still surviving.
That's what we want to hear.
Yep.
That's what we want to see.
Yeah, we'd like to see them more than just survive, but got to start with surviving before you get anything else. All right, now we'll move on down here. We'll see, these are our splits. I got an entrance over here, and you got an entrance right there. So Break in here and see what we got. I did supplement both sides of these with some brood from the hive next to it, so some drones there. See what else we got going on here. Of course, I'll point out this divider here, which is dividing each nook in half. We got some capped honey in there, some bee bread. What that means is doing that, I would hope to find, if we've got a queen, they're starting to do some work here. Let's see here. Most of this capped brood we see is brood that I gave it from another hive. Hold on here. Hold on here. Right there is a queen.
There she is.
Okay. I'm done looking. Don't need to see anymore. So that means we got one nook with a mated queen. We're going to check the other side now. Bee bread. Bee bread. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Again, all these,
What is this, all this stuff here?
those are drones. Those big tall ones,
This right here.
that's a drone cell.
Oh, okay.
Looks like 22 shells.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is seeing if I can see a queen moving around or them trying to make one. So let's go and see what we got in here. Those are drone cells. Okay.
The other side. Same thing.
This is really jumping out at me. Okay. Let me check this last frame.
Okay, so why are they all piled up there?
Well,
Right here.
well, we will look and see what they're doing. Other than working the frame, there's nothing really stands out to me. There's be right there with
All
pollen on it.
there's-
See this one with yellow on its
Yeah.
legs? That's pollen.
Okay. So they're just working.
Yeah, they very well could just be working, but they could be hiding right there as a queen.
Mm-hmm.
Almost look like a drone for a second, but see the bald spot
Yeah.
on her? That is the queen. So we will put her back in here. That means looks like we got 2 return mated queens. Funny thing of it is, you notice the difference in color between those two, but they have the same mother. At any rate, that's a good positive. What that means is, I think I lost my strap. Did I take a strap off this? Okay. That's basically a growth of 2 hives, is what that means. Probably another week or two, I will either put another double frame box on top of it or move each one separately into their own 10 frame hive. Now we'll look at, yes. Now we're going to look at this one. What we've got here is a double deep that I've put a honey super on. See if they're doing anything with it. And you'll also notice I offset this box. See this gap here?
Okay.
And the reason why I did that was I put on an excluder. And when I built this box, I probably pulled some brood up with it. And I would make sure any drones that might have been on that brood could get out. So essentially, I don't expect to find anything up here. And I don't. I don't see where anything is moved up in here. Actually, I just screwed up. I didn't bring my spacer with me. This is 9 frames that I've got spaced out. And so I'm not going to mess with it much. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this box off. Check the bees below the excluder. This is one I really pulled back because I kept robbing brood from it to give to other things. Some honky comb going here. Let me give myself a little more room. Yeah, I want to clean this up. See all that?
Oh, wow.
I'll clean this up now.
Okay. Explain all that to me.
Okay, what it is, for some reason they didn't like this foundation, so they really didn't draw the comb down on the foundation. So what I'm doing here is trying to knock most of the bees off of it, and then I'm smashing it down so the wax gets down onto the foundation, and I will just let them go ahead and clean it back up. And yes, I'm for anybody watching knows, yes, I'm smashing drones. It's a poorly waxed foundation, and I could pull it out and give them a fresh piece of frame, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do that right there to help clean it up. I can do a little checking here in the rest of this. See what, if anything, we've got going on here. They're going about their merry business. This right here looks like, you know, she may not be up here now. The queen has come up here and done some laying. Because we got some drone brood here. Well, we got some normal worker brood here. See, this stuff's laying down. See a bee cleaning out a cell. Okay. Looks like she's probably worked her way back downstairs. And I'm fine with that. I'm going to move the frame over here. And then we're going to get all this closed back up. Okay, I'm not going to get in the box underneath. I've seen enough. So, get this queen includer back on here. Okay. All right.
Alright, so what's the next plan after you come back on?
We'll give this a week, maybe two. Maybe when we film next week, it'll be us moving these into their own 10 frame boxes. This one right here can just be left alone. They've got plenty of room to grow in, and when they start bringing in stores, they've got a place to put it. The first hive, that single deep we looked at, it's just kind of maintaining. You know, I might, possibility that I might, next time we're in there, try to find the queen in there and do away with her and move one of these NUCs into there. Basically do a combine. But kind of uneventful, but saw good stuff, nothing bad. Yeah, it's real progress.
Thanks, guys.